So the next effect I want to have is I want my heart itself to seem like it's 3D. In my other example, what I did is I just started here at the pointed part and I curved and I brought lines around to touch at the same place in the bottom. So all of those repeat, but they meet in the same place. So I'm trying to have the effect that I have a line. So here I'm actually going to show you guys a line that is sort of bending out towards me. Now if it's pointed towards me, it looks straight, but if I turn it this way or this way, I can actually see the curve of it. So that is the kind of line I'm trying to imitate, one that starts further away from me, curves towards me, and then back away. So on my heart, I'm gonna find a place to start, and I'm gonna curve towards me and then away, towards me and then away, towards me and then away. So this one I have all of them kind of going the same way, all right? So now what I need to do is I need to use a tool for outlining. So that could be a permanent marker, like a Sharpie. That could be a black color pencil, an oil crayon, a black color pencil, or maybe just another dark color. I think it's a dark color pencil twice. Do not use Crayola washable markers for this part, because if you're going to do any kind of painting on this and water touches those Crayola marker lines or those washable marker lines, it will make them bleed. Sometimes we like when that happens, sometimes we don't. So we want to know for planning ahead purposes, beginning with the end in mind, you want to use something with permanent ink for this part. So I'm going to actually do the heart first. So I'm tracing over it with this Sharpie, this line, and then the lines that look like they're popping out towards me that show the 3D effect. So they start here at the point and curve, so I'm tracing it. Start here at the point and curve, so I'm tracing that. And we're also going to do our lines in the background. But we're only going to do the parts we can see. The heart sort of looks like it's floating towards us now because of those thick, heavy lines. So I'm going to do the same effect with my zigzags so I can see them. But when they actually touch the heart, they look like they disappear behind it. But here, it comes out from behind it, goes behind it again, disappears out from behind it. So I'm going to continue this effect all the way. Here it comes out from behind it, so I'm not tracing over the part that actually is inside the edges or the shape of the heart, because that's supposed to be getting overlapped by the heart itself. Now this runs us into a little bit of a problem, because if you guys are looking at this now, the marker lines are really starting to kind of get jumbled up. It's getting a little confusing which ones are in the foreground, which ones are in the background at this point. So to really emphasize the fact that the heart is out front, what I might do is go back and make that line for the heart thicker and heavier, like I did with the pencil. And that's going to pull it back into the foreground. So you can see I'm using my marker, doubling up on that line to make it thicker and heavier. And I could do that just on the outside edges, but I could do it on the inside edges on these lines as well if I wanted to. All right, so you guys are catching up to me, and then we're going to talk about adding color.